She isn't who she says she is. That is when I realized the truth. My wife, Emma, had been hiding something from me for months. I found the medical papers in her drawer. Cancer. Stage 4. She knew she was dying, but she never told me. Why would she keep the secret? I felt my world break. I remembered the divorce papers I signed just last week. I was angry at her for lying, but now I understood. She didn't want me to suffer with her. She wanted me to be free. But I was not free. I was trapped in a nightmare. The news said she died yesterday. Her funeral is on every channel. And I am the one who left her. How can I live with this? I found the papers on a Tuesday afternoon. I was looking for a pen in Emma's desk when my hand touched a thick envelope. I pulled it out. The words "oncology report" stared at me. My heart stopped. I opened it slowly. The first page said her name, Emma Rose Carter. Then the diagnosis, pancreatic cancer, stage 4. The date was from 6 months ago. She had known for half a year. And she said nothing. I thought about our last few months. She was tired all the time. She lost weight. She stopped eating. I asked her if something was wrong. She smiled and said, "Just work stress." I believed her. I was so stupid. I felt anger rising in my chest. Why did she lie to me? Why did she push me away? I remembered the fights we had. She said I worked too much. She said I didn't love her. I yelled back. I told her she was being dramatic. Now I see the truth. She was trying to push me away so I wouldn't hurt when she died. But her plan failed. I hurt more now than I ever could have. I sat on the floor with the papers in my hands. I cried for the first time in years. Then I heard the front door open. Emma came home early. I wiped my face and put the papers back. I decided to confront her that night. But I never got the chance. That evening, I waited for Emma in the living room. The mansion felt empty and cold. The chandelier above me seemed to mock my pain. When she walked in, she looked pale. She was wearing her favorite blue dress, but it hung loose on her thin body. "Emma, we need to talk," I said. She looked at me with tired eyes. "Not now, Liam. I have a headache." "This can't wait," I said. I pulled the envelope from my pocket. Her face went white. "Where did you get that?" she whispered. "Your desk." "Why didn't you tell me?" I shouted. "You are dying." She started to cry. "I didn't want you to pity me. I didn't want to be a burden." "A burden? You are my wife," I said. I signed the divorce papers because you said you didn't love me anymore. She shook her head. I lied. I love you more than anything. But I wanted you to hate me. It would be easier for you. I felt my anger disappear. I sat next to her and held her hand. I can't hate you. I never could. She smiled weakly. It's too late for us, Liam. The cancer is everywhere. I pulled her close. We will fight this together. But even as I said it, I knew it was a lie. The next morning, I woke up alone. Emma was gone. She left a note on the pillow. It said, "Forgive me. I went to my parents' house. I need time." I called her phone. No answer. I drove to her parents' house. They said she was not there. I searched for 3 days. Then the news broke. I saw her face on every screen. Local woman dies after battle with cancer. The photo was from our wedding day. She looked so happy. I could not believe she was gone. I drove to the funeral. It was at a small church near her childhood home. The place was full of flowers. White roses, her favorite. Her mother saw me and turned away. Her father shook his head. They blamed me. And they were right. I walked to the coffin. Emma looked peaceful. She was wearing the same blue dress. I touched her cold hand. "I'm sorry," I whispered. "I should have been there. I should have known." I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was her best friend, Sarah. "She didn't want you to see her suffer," Sarah said. "She loved you until the end." "But I left her," I said. "She made you leave." She told me her plan. She said it was the only way to protect you. I cried again. I could not stop. The priest began the service. He talked about Emma's kindness, her smile, her strength. I listened but heard nothing. All I could think about was the last time I saw her. I had yelled at her. I called her a liar. And then I left. I went home that night to the empty mansion. The butler handed me a letter. It was Emma's handwriting. I opened it with shaking hands. The letter was short. It said, "My dearest Liam, if you are reading this, I am gone. Please do not blame yourself. I made a choice to keep my illness from you. I wanted your last memories of me to be happy, not sad. You gave me the best years of my life. I am sorry for the lies. But I did it out of love. Please move on. Find someone who can give you the future I cannot. I will always watch over you. With all my love, Emma." I folded the letter and put it in my pocket. I walked through the mansion, past the ballroom where we danced on our wedding night, past the garden where she planted roses, past the library where we read together. Every corner held her memory. I understood now. Her secret was not betrayal. It was sacrifice. She gave up her last months to save me from pain. But the pain is still here. It will always be here. But I will carry it with pride. Because it is proof that I loved her, and she loved me. The lesson is simple. Love is not about avoiding pain. It is about sharing it. If you love someone, do not hide your struggles. Let them be there for you. That is the greatest gift. I will never forget Emma. And I will try to live the way she wanted me to, with an open heart.